I don't get it. As parents, for years, every time our teenager misbehaves, we feel like we have to put a consequence in place on top of whatever the natural consequence is, right? Why can't that natural consequence be enough? Why do we feel that we have to impose this additional punishment or restriction onto our kids? Do we allow the natural consequence to take place, or are we so worried about the natural consequence that we want to punish them so that they don't have to feel the natural consequence, or we don't have to feel the natural consequence? I'm a firm believer that our kids pretty much know when they're doing something wrong or making an unhealthy choice, and when we add a consequence or a punishment on top of that, all we're really doing is making them feel like crap about themselves. Think back to your teen years. When you got grounded on top of whatever it was that you did, let's say you TP'd somebody's house. I'm totally dating myself here, probably, because I don't think kids even do that anymore. The natural consequence is that you need to go back and clean up the mess you made. On top of that, my parents would have grounded me and told me I couldn't have sleepovers or whatever for probably 3 or 4 months. Just going back and cleaning up that mess was going to be enough consequence for me to learn a lesson. Being grounded on top of that for several weekends is going to piss me off. And what I'm going to do as a teenager is find a way around whatever you just did that I thought was unfair. And then we have this cat and mouse game where a parent puts this into place and the kid finds a way around it. And then the parent puts even more restrictions into place and the kid finds a way around it. And this is no way to have a relationship with our teenagers. So the next time your kid makes an unhealthy choice, ask yourself, do I really need to add a consequence or punishment onto the natural consequence of what's taking place here? Am I allowing the natural consequence to play out so they can learn the life lesson?